All right, so let's get started. So starting out, what do you do next? You passed your real estate exam, now what? So now you have to go find yourself a brokerage. So a little bit about me. My name is Heather. I've been a realtor for 3 years and a mentor at my brokerage for 1.5 years. So I started this training because everyone always says that a real estate agent is a statistic and that we will not last forever. And I don't want you to become a statistic. So a couple of the statistics are common knowledge that 87% of real estate agents will fail within their first 5 years. So let's not do that, and let's get yourself going and start it out strong from the very beginning. So starting out, you want to join a brokerage, get a mentor, join your national and state association, join your MLS at your association. Your MLS is your multiple listing service, which is a very important thing that you will need. And then sign up for Supra access. So I'm going to go through all of that through the entire course. So just stick with me. So when joining a brokerage, what to look for? You want to look for split, caps, fees, franchise fees, training, and mentorship. So these are just a couple of the bullet points that we're going to go over throughout this whole course. So this is a little breakdown of the brokerage that I am with, eXp Realty. So we have a low cap, $16,000, a split of 80-20. We have multiple streams of income coming in at eXp, buying and selling real estate like you're already doing with the clients that you already have. So instead of just on that transaction roller coaster of getting the commission, next house, next client, getting the commission, next client, you get more money from each home that you help buy and sell through the brokerage that I'm with. So we have stock and we have revenue share on top of just the commission that you're getting from helping someone buy and sell houses. So you help them buy and sell houses, you put some of that money into the stock grows, you make more money. So it's amazing the different streams of income that you can get from this brokerage. We have coaching like no other. I am a coach at this brokerage. I'm a mentor at this brokerage. There are hundreds of coaches at this brokerage that you get just for being a part of it. And then referrals from over 80,000 other realtors. Half of my business right now is referrals from my brokerage. So that's just an amazing way. Instead of just getting leads handed to you and getting 50-50 off of them, work a referral. You pay 25% instead of 50%. And now that client is yours forever. So just something to think about when choosing a brokerage. This is the one that I'm with. I'm, growing my team. I would love to have you on my team and I could be your mentor and your coach personally, just for being a part of our brokerage. So let's keep going, but I would love to have you. So splits. When it comes to splits, each brokerage determines their own. So common splits, 80-20, 85-15, 70-30, 75-25. So some brokerages also charge franchise fees, which is not a part of that split. That's an addition to. So know what your split is. My brokerage is 80-20. You just need to know what your split is at what brokerage that you're at. Know your cap. Cap is a very important word to know. The cap is the amount of money that you are going to pay that brokerage before you get 100% of your commission. So if you're 80-20 and a $16,000 cap, you're going to pay your brokerage 20% of each transaction until you pay them $16,000 total for your anniversary year. So say your anniversary year is July to July, you're going to pay them $16,000. If you hit your cap in September, from September until July, you're going to get 100% of your commission. So very, very important that you know what your cap is. A lot of brokerages do not have caps. So knowing your split and knowing your cap are huge things to ask when you are interviewing brokerages. Next are fees. Fees are a very important part of starting out as a realtor. So no one really tells you when you're taking your exam and you're studying and you're passing for your license, what comes next and what fees are going to come with that. Starting out are your association fees, your MLS, and your Supra, which those all three go together through the association. I would think somewhere around $1,000 to $3,000 is what you're going to need to have to get yourself started at an association. You can pay your association fees monthly, so make sure you look into that as well. but you will have to have access to the MLS at whatever state and local association that you are with. That is a very, very important part of this business. If you do not have access to MLS, you cannot list homes, you cannot look at homes to help buyers. So you definitely need to have your MLS set up with your association, and most, if not all brokerages, you have to be a part of an association to join with them. Every single brokerage, again, will be different with that. So make sure when you are interviewing brokerages that you do ask about associations, MLS, fees, and all of that that comes with it. So your Supra is a key box that is a Bluetooth, hooks to your phone, and that's where the listing agent puts the keys to the house that you're going to look at. Or if you are the listing agent, that's where you put the keys so the buyer's agent can come and open up the house. It connects to your phone through an app. That's not very expensive, maybe around $15 a month. So that is something also that you do have to have. Even if you do not own a Supra box, you still have to have access to it to be able to get into homes. Your brokerage and monthly fees and your desk fees, every single brokerage is going to be different when it comes to those items. Some are free and some are hundreds of dollars a month. So make sure when you're interviewing brokerages, that's a question that you have on your list. That how much are your monthly fees? What am I getting out of it? What programs are you giving me to run my business out of that? Desk fees, what is it that you're getting with the desk fee? Do you actually get a desk? Do you get access to a printer? What is it that you're getting? Next would be headshot fee. That's up to you. I definitely don't recommend taking your headshot with your cell phone. So, go pay a photographer, get some nice headshot and lifestyle type photos done so you can use them for your branding, for your marketing, and for all of that. So that is something that you do want to spend a little bit extra on, is your headshots, and to get some good, crisp, clear pictures. Also that you can blow up and put on all of your signs or banners or billboards or whatever it is that you're going to be putting your pictures on. Business cards, same thing, headshots, go on your business cards. Get yourself some business cards. A lot of people think, they might be outdated, but they're not. We still use business cards in this business, and we leave them at home. When we show a home, we leave them on the counter so the agent knows, hey, I came by, you know who I am. If you submit an offer, they're going to be able to see your information right there in front of them. So business cards are still a thing that we are purchasing. A lot of brokerages do also offer business cards at the beginning. So make sure you ask that as well. Like, what is it that they offer you marketing wise when you're joining with that brokerage? A computer. I use a laptop, just a, basic HP laptop, but you will definitely need a computer. I recommend a laptop because I take mine with me everywhere. I do so much work from my laptop in my car, when I'm traveling, anywhere like that. So definitely a good computer that can hold information. You need some good storage on there for photos, for listings, for all of your documents. So a good computer or laptop is something definitely that you need to invest in. And then lastly is your E&O insurance, which you're going to hear a lot, E&O insurance. Errors and omissions insurance helps protect you from any lawsuits or claims going through a transaction. If you happen to make an error and that client of yours does not agree with what you did, even if they sign the document themselves, you can still be liable. So some brokerages pay for that for you. Some pay for each transaction for you. So definitely that's a question that you want to ask as well, is what kind of insurance do they have that covers you? And then some brokerages don't. So you'll have to pay that monthly or per transaction as you go throughout. So those are some of the fees that come with it, not even coming to marketing yet. So franchise fees, another part of fees. Not every single brokerage has this. I'm going to be a broken record on that one. So every single brokerage is going to be different. Franchise fees come from franchise brokerages. So if you are researching brokerages, there are a lot of brokerages that are franchises that a broker can go purchase a franchise to own that brokerage in that name. But then they also have fees that come with that, and they pass that down to their agents. So on top of your cap and on top of your already split commission, you're going to pay additional franchise fees if you join a brokerage that is a franchise. So keep that in mind when you are interviewing brokerages, if they're a franchise or not. And that additional percent that you're going to be paying a franchise brokerage. Training and coaching, crucial when it comes to your business. So make sure when you are starting, you find yourself a good coach or mentor. Huge part of your business to get you going. I personally did not have a mentor when I first started out, and I struggled hard my first year until I came and found myself a mentor and a coach is when my business finally started blossoming, going crazy, really growing. So make sure that you find yourself a good coach or a mentor. I have been a mentor at my brokerage for a year and a half. I am certified, trained. I know how to be a mentor. I know what it is that these agents need. So definitely reach out if you are looking for a mentor at your brokerage and get yourself one. That is so important. When choosing a brokerage or a team, make sure that they offer you a mentor and a coach and some sort of training and coaching. So crucial. You can definitely pay for outside coaching. It's not going to be cheap, but they do offer one-on-one coaching. There's amazing coaches out there that do offer it to you that is outside of your brokerage, but that is going to cost you that extra bit. So if you find a brokerage that has a mentor or a coaching program already set up and included with the fees, even better. But obviously, if you need it outside, definitely there are so many coaches outside, but just make sure, you really vet them and make sure that they are honest, true coaches that can help you and not just taking your money. Always ask your training or coaching if it's going to be ongoing or if it's going to be a one-time deal. So most outside of your brokerage are going to be, pay for the month, a one-time training, that sort of thing. If you're doing it through your brokerage, usually it is an ongoing forever, every single day, every single month, you have some sort of coaching going on. And then there are also certain trainings available from your association, your local association, your MLS that you are a part of. Most of those coachings and trainings are more for continued education, but those are also available as well for contract training, different specific details throughout your local area is what, your association is going to be able to offer you on that part. So I know I just went over training and coaching, but and I kind of brought up a mentor in that section. So a mentor is a little bit more so than just a trainer or a coach. So a mentor is someone that will be with you every single step of the way when it comes to writing contracts, when it comes to talking to your client, when, day-to-day type of stuff is more where a mentor comes from, where you can call or text them, hop on a Zoom call with them. That's what you want to look for in a mentor. A coach is going to just, guide you along the way like a coach does and tell you these are the steps that you need to take and make sure that you're implementing them. But a mentor is someone who, you can go to for how did you find a client? How did you work on this deal? Like, how did you write this contract? So that's what you want a mentor to be for. You want to check out their experience. That's a big deal on what kind of mentor you're looking for. Do they have the same kind of experience that you're wanting to look to get into? So if they're a residential buyer or seller agent, and that's what you want to go into, then definitely that's the kind of experience you're looking for. If you're an investor and, you want to go work more with investors, you want a mentor that is experienced working with investors. So just think about that when you're looking and interviewing mentors as well. Their availability, that's a big deal. If you have someone that is just so busy that can't even get on a phone call with you, that's not the right mentor for you. You want someone that is there, that is available, that answers their phone, that checks their text messages, that's able to get on a Zoom call, share their screen with you, and go over a contract. So that's something that you want to look for when it comes to availability. What can they offer your business? Same, going back to experience and their availability. How much can they help you? Are they going to be able to jump on these calls with you and get you through a contract and make sure you write it correctly so you can help your client? That's something that you really want to look into. And then a mentor should be someone you can go to with all of your real estate needs, contracts, clients, issues, setting up, a listing on MLS, all of those sort of information. You want a mentor that can help you with that. If it's something legal, definitely go to your broker because, your mentor might not have dealt with something like that, and you don't want them to be responsible for something legal. And they should tell you that as well. I don't know that answer. It's a little bit past what I know. Go to the broker to get the legal answers figured out. When joining an association, these are just a few of the ones local to me. And then NAR Association is the National Association of Realtors, which is nationwide. So that's the website there to go to. You can get all of the information by going to their website and signing up and seeing what it's all about. And then your state associations will be what state you're in. So CAR is for California, TREC is for Texas. Those are the two states that I am licensed in. So definitely your state is going to be whatever one it is, but you just look up, Florida State Association for Realtors. So whatever it is that you need, whatever state that you're in, just Google whatever state association for realtors that you're in, and you'll be able to find that with all of the information. You probably already are a part of something, because when you signed up for your license, you had to go to CAR or TREC or whatever state that you're in. So you probably already are a part of one of them. And then your local association board is going to be where you're local to. So I'm local here to San Antonio, so I'm part of the local San Antonio board, but I'm also in Central Texas, so I'm also a part of the Central Texas Association. So make sure what section of the state that you are in, that you are a part of all of the different associations and MLSs for that specific area that you're in your state. So every single state, every single local district is different, so make sure you find those out. I've been going over what MLS is. What is it and why do you need to join it? So as written, MLS is the Multiple Listing Service. So it is a program where all realtors list their listings, and the buyer's agents can search for homes. So that's exactly what it is for. In the MLS, you're able to see tax history, purchase history, old photos from other listings that were done. So you're able to see everything that's ever been done on that home and all of its history with it in the MLS. It allows the sellers the widest exposure in advertising for their home. So what that does when you list a home in MLS, if your seller allows you to, you can put it out to every single third-party site. So it goes to Zillow, Redfin, Realtor, and every single realtor's site, like your personal website. It goes to every single one of those, and you just click a button and say to syndicate to all of the third parties. And so that's how listings get put onto Zillow, Redfin, Realtor. Like, we don't go on there separately and put them on those sites. We put them on our MLS, and then that feeds it out to every single third-party site for every single potential buyer or seller to look at. What is a Supra and why do you need it? So the little blue box, that is what the Supra key looks like. So it is a new technology type of combo lockbox that hooks to your phone with Bluetooth. So you're able to, with an app, pull up the Supra app, connect to that Bluetooth. You push a little button on the bottom of it and it automatically starts beeping and connecting, and then your phone connects with it. You do not need Wi-Fi, so you can be out in the middle of the country and still be able to connect to it because it is by Bluetooth. One thing that you do want to remember to do is to update the app before you do go out of service area. I've had that problem before where I was out in the middle of the country and I'm trying to open up the app and it kept denying me because I didn't update it and it didn't connect to the house. So that was a tough one. I had to drive back into town, update my phone, and then go back to the country to open up the Supra lock. So don't forget to do that. So it is an e-key, connects to your phone, just like I said. It is also a record of every single time someone opens the phone or opens the Supra lock with their phone. It automatically sends that information to the listing agent's app. And so we know who opened up the lock, who was the last one there. If the door wasn't locked, if the keys are missing, we're able to then go and find whatever agent opened up that lock last. This also connects with home inspectors, appraisers. They're also able to use it. So you're, instead of giving them a combo lock and then they could go back in anytime without letting you know, whenever they have to go do their inspections, they're able to come use the same exact software that a realtor uses and open up the lock. And then you know who came and went. And that is why the Supra key is so important. A recap of what we just went over. So join a brokerage, get a mentor, join your national and state association, join your local MLS, and sign up for Supra access. So the next module is going to really get you going in your business. I'm excited about this one. I love teaching about social media. So next is going to be social media, setting up your business on all social media apps. Other apps that I use personally, other than social media, branding, headshots, and your signs and marketing. So stay tuned, click complete, and let's keep on going.